What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, Coach Van, for all of y'all YouTubers out there. I'm Coach Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank y'all so much for pulling up and clicking the play button, and thank you for clicking the like button. I'm gonna thank you already because that's the price of admission for this live stream, and I already know you're not going to try to sneak in for free. All right. So, Stephen A. has spoken about he's on a new show right now. He's fully into doing political commentary right now. Y'all already know that, right? So, and he gives some phenomenal opinions from time to time. Sometimes he's straddling the fence, and I call him out on that. But for the most part, this brother is sharp. What he says about Mark Zuckerberg, though, bruh, if you ain't heard it yet, you about to hear it, huh? I know y'all know that I've been checking out Grok, all right? Grok on X, I asked it questions, and I said, what is Stephen A's public opinion about Mark Zuckerberg from his last Joe Rogan interview? And bruh, so I had to go find the video where he actually said it. I'm going to tell y'all what Grok says in a minute, but first we're going to watch the video of Stephen A saying it himself. Y'all go ahead and come in, hit the like button, run this joint up. Let's go ahead and get to it, man, because I'm super excited about it. And shout out to everyone who decided to spend a moment of your time late at night on a Friday when you could be out doing whatever you want to do, but you decided to chill with me. Much love to y'all, man. And I know I'm dating the video because some people might see this on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. That's an actual song. All right. Saturday, love. All right. Let's go and get into it, man. Stephen A. about to say exactly what he think about Mark Zuckerberg on the Joe Rogan show and all of his appearances of late. And he also going to say something that's going to blow your mind. I did not know that Mark Zuckerberg and his wife have donated $452 million to the Democratic Party in order to beat Trump. Yeah, if you ain't know that either, you're about to hit. Here you go. Let's go and tap into this.
As a journalist, as a member of the media for the past 30 years, I think it's absolutely appalling to watch him shift so dramatically the way that he has. But here's the thing. It's also very understandable because this is a guy that was all about the people, all about free speech, all about free expression and what have you. But then you went about the business of literally limiting conservative voices, of vax skeptics along with other people. And so you did that, and some people accused you of influencing the election in 2020. Why? Because the Zuckerberg Initiative, led by his wife, donated about $420 million to causes that they believe help the Democratic cause. So if you're Trump, you're saying, I remember all of this. I remember how you came at me. I remember how you tried to backdoor me and you helped to facilitate booting me out of office. Well, now I'm back in power. And not only am I back in power, I got my man Elon Musk with me, your competition over at X. So all of a sudden, you're looking at Mark Zuckerberg and you clearly see him essentially, figuratively speaking, on his knees, trying to make amends for some errors that he has made, because the one thing we know that Trump has mastered in terms of its definition as a dictionary is retribution and reciprocation. Mark Zuckerberg knows this, and he doesn't want to be in this man's path over the next few years. So it's very, very predictable what he's doing. And again, no matter how appalling we may find it, it falls in line with what we've known about politicians and surrogates, dare we say, that capitulate to their beck and call because they know it's something in it for them. You would think somebody as rich and successful as Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't be one of those individuals, but he's competing with Elon Musk, who, by the way, tweeted on X, "This is cool." In other words, you're in the same boat that I'm in. Welcome to the party. Let's all be fruitful and multiply. That's basically what they're saying. It's just that some people are slow to catch on.
The lower third on Fox when they were doing this story was Zuckerberg bends the knee. Should we believe him? So
wait a minute. They said that was the lower third on Fox. That was the lower third on the LFR family live stream about a few hours ago. I don't know if Fox probably said it first. But we're all on one accord because I said the same daggone thing in my live stream about the Mark Zuckerberg, Joe Rogan. And as a matter of fact, I said it before he decided to be on Joe Rogan. He just now did a video not too long ago where he was talking about wanting to have the same governance of free speech as Musk and X does. He wanted to have community notes the same way X does, right? And I said then that he was bending the knee. I was first saying it. The first black man. Make sure that they tell y'all about it and teach your kids about it during Black History Month. That I was the first black man to say that Mark Zuckerberg bent the knee. I probably wasn't, but you already know how black people are all about their first. Okay, let's finish this right here.
Obviously, they're seeing it the way you did. You remind me of the line from Eddie Murphy in Trading Places. You do that, there's going to be ramifications and repercussions. That's what Trump was saying to Zuckerberg about putting all that money in Democrat pockets. That's why he put your boy Dana White on the board.
Y'all hear that, right? That's why he put Dana White on the board. I'm gonna need to put one of my friends over there to make sure that you do exactly what we talked about. Come on, bro. Everybody's bending the knee to be on Trump's team. They want to be on the winning side. Y'all heard what Stephen A just now said. Now I'm gonna show y'all. Now Grok is a little messy. Grok is very messy. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I'm thinking it's AI. It's not going to tell me anything that could potentially get somebody canceled. But check this out right here, man. I need for y'all to read this. What's going on, big dog? Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, so look at what Grok says, bro. I asked Grok, I said, what are Stephen A. Smith's public thoughts on the Mark Zuckerberg / Joe Rogan most recent interview? And it says, Stephen A. Smith has publicly criticized Mark Zuckerberg following his recent interview on the Joe Rogan Experience. Smith has labeled Zuckerberg as a free speech phony, accusing him of previously limiting conservative voices, particularly those skeptical of vaccines. According to posts on X, Smith's critique suggests that Zuckerberg's recent advocacy for free speech is more of a strategic move rather than a genuine shift in policy or belief. Same thing we've been saying. Smith's comments imply that this change in stance might be an attempt at self-preservation or aligning with the incoming political climate rather than an authentic change of heart. You know what I should have asked? I should have asked Grok, what is Coach Van from LFR's his last comments or thoughts on Mark Zuckerberg from his recent, because I said almost the same stuff. It's clear as day. We can see it. He is aligning himself. He is posturing himself. And guys, I apologize. I would show y'all some of the Joe Rogan interview. I'm not, because Joe Rogan is starting to flag people. All right. And I ain't trying to get flagged over no daggone live stream. Nope. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. But I will encourage you all to go check it out at your earliest convenience. You ain't got to leave right now, but I encourage you to go check it out. Let me see what y'all are saying. I like when the valet took his beat up Nova, and Axel Foley said all that happened the last time he left there. Oh yeah. He said, if you scratch my car, I'm gonna scratch your ass. And remember, he also did the banana in the tailpipe. Y'all remember that? Those were the good movies back in the day. Trump ain't going to fall for it. Yes, he is. Trump is going to fall for it. Well, it ain't nothing for Trump to fall for. It's his game. He's the one playing it. He's playing them. They want to be a part of his show. He's not showing up and giving them money. They are showing up giving him money. You know what I mean? He's not going around speaking about Facebook and X. You know what I mean? Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are speaking about Trump. You know what I mean? When you're the subject, you ain't got to fall for nothing. You ain't even in it. Like, they're just doing whatever they can to appease you and be a part of what you got going on. They see the wave. They want to be on it. All right. And then after 4 years, depending on how it looks, will they want to stay on JD Vance's wave, or will they want to jump ship? Who knows? You know what I mean? If Trump do exactly what he said he's going to do and things work out the way he claimed they will work out, then Musk and Zuckerberg and all of the other billionaires at that point, which there will probably be a lot more billionaires. Keep on happening. Hopefully it latch on to one of y'all. You know what I mean? But they're going to jump on whichever shit works best for them. You know what I mean? And plus they got to go up against the Black Rocks. They got to go up against the big companies that's already in support of Democrat. All right. So one other thing that I wanted to show you guys, because this is very important. My most favorite video of the week. I got to show y'all my most favorite video of the week, just in case you have not seen it. It was at, let me see. It was this one right here. I know some of you probably have seen this and some of you probably have not. If you have seen it, it's absolutely hilarious. Van, you keep on showing this video. Why do Van continue to show this videos? Because this video is going to go down in world history, African history, American history, all of the histories. All right. This video right here, when Kamala walked inside of the Jimmy Carter celebration, I guess it was his funeral, where he was supposed to be there. And all of these presidents, ex-presidents, and future presidents are all sitting there. The only president that's not there yet is Biden and his wife. Biden and his wife didn't show up yet. But President George W. Bush right behind her, President Bill Clinton and Hillary right beside them, and President Barack Obama right beside President Trump and Melania. Man, it's packed. It is packed. And then Kamala and little Nasty Doug walk up in there. Kamala and Nasty Doug walk up in there, and I want y'all to see what happened, bro. Just in case y'all ain't see it, if you did see it, then you're going to know why this is my favorite. I probably show this daggone video every single day of 2025 because y'all got to see this video. It's a beautiful video. If looks could kill, she look mortified. Yes, she do. Thank you so much for the super chat, Righteous Perspective, and shout out to Wise, man. If y'all not already following Wise on Righteous Perspective, that guy, he's doing his thing. Shout out to Righteous Perspective. Y'all already know who he is. Make sure y'all show him some love if you haven't already. But check this out, man. This is absolutely hilarious. Me and my crew, we love watching this right here. It's a fan favorite, and we just gonna play it and just call it. Here we go. So here we go. I'm gonna sit down. And Barack was watching her, by the way. He was looking down at her. I don't know if y'all saw that. Barack was looking over and then he looked at Kamala. No, he actually didn't. He didn't look at Kamala. As soon as Obama opens his mouth and says one word, Kamala turns around, baby. Barack, is that you? Are you talking to me? As soon as he says something, he didn't even say a word yet, but she turned around real fast because she needed to see it. She needed to see what he was saying and who he was saying it to. And she was hoping and praying that he was saying it to her. Watch this. And as soon as he say something, watch this. It's almost like she's listening for it. Oh, pow, that quick. As soon as he says something, Trump leans over to hear what he has to say, because guess what? As Linda B, chat with Linda B say, that heifer, that heifer turned around thinking that Barack was talking to her. I see you, Van, with the LL shirt. Yes, sir. Todd Smith. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right. So as soon as Barack said anything, she can feel the breath on the back of her left earlobe, and she turned around real quick. He didn't even get any sound out yet. Sound don't travel as fast as her neck traveled. Sound don't travel as fast as her neck. She saw who he was talking to, right? Hold on, time out. Let's back this up. So she's turned around. She turns around. Barack is talking to Trump. He leans in, and then look at Melania's face. Ooh! Melania. Now, okay, I'd say this. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Kamala was to press charges on that look that Melania gave her. She might have a case. She might have a case. If anybody look at you that hard, you should feel like your life is in jeopardy. You have a right to self-defense. If Kamala would have swung at her right there, it would have been fair. Because it looked like Melania, she swung first with looks. Like she threw daggers right at her face. You don't turn around, stop looking at my damn husband. Yo, black scallywag. Yo, Asian Pacific ninja. That's my man. I thought you ain't like him, bitch. Okay, that was wrong. That was wrong. That's the vice president of America. I take that back. I take that back. Okay. But the look that she gave her, and then to add, look at George W. Bush's wife, man. Look at Laura, right? Look at how Laura is smirking at the back of her knee. Laura is smirking like she can see the look that's coming from Melania. She can see it, and she is just smiling. Melania looks over, and then watch what happens. As soon as Kamala can see that Melania is looking at her, watch what Kamala does. Boom, turns back around. Kamala turns around, but Melania did not break her stare. Melania said, I'm making sure you don't turn back. You turn back around, I promise you. I promise you. I told the Donald that I wasn't going to fight. I told the Donald that I was not going to, I got Vaseline and I got sneakers in my purse. And then they about to go on. You turn back around one more time. They're going to be some slow singing and flower bringing around here if my burglar alarm starts ringing. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be some furniture moving around here. You turn around one more time, Kamala. And I'm not playing. All right, one more time. So she's looking forward. And I want y'all to see, look at George W. Bush when she first walked in, though. I mean, look at George W. Bush. Now, George W. clearly is on an edible, okay? I don't knock that man. He's not in office. He's an OG at this point. He ain't got no job to attend to. All he got to do is shake hands and kiss babies. Fake like he liked the people on the row left to him. He got fake like he liked Hillary. And let me tell you something. If I had to sit beside Hillary Clinton at any function, I'm promising you right now, I'm gonna be high out my mind. You out your damn mind? I'm popping me an edible. Okay. I might take me a couple of shots. I'm sorry, you say I'm sitting next to who? I'm sitting next to Hillary? For how long? 2 hours? Shit. Laura, where's my edibles? Laura, where's my edibles? And Laura was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna take me one too. She said, I'm gonna take me one too. Look at her face. Look, watch this. Look at his face. I just want y'all to look. Just pay attention, man. We've been observing. Okay. All right. So wait. So, all right. So we're going to play it through this time. And I want y'all to just check this out. Look at her face. Oh, Lord. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, man. Poor Doug. Poor Doug. And then now she got to play like she's reading the program. She got to play like she's reading the program now. Like, okay, what's going on in this program? They don't like each other. All right. They don't like each other. They're about to get divorced. They're not making love tonight. That ain't happening. That exchange between Obama and Trump has ruined their sexual evening. All right. Like, ain't no hand jobs, no nothing happening on the way home. Don't even ask, Doug. You ask, then you're going to have to be slapping another woman tonight because guess what? You're going to have a fight on your hands. Kamala has an attitude. You ain't getting nothing, Jack. Not a kissing, not a licking, not a sticking, not a nothing. You better go ahead to you better go on one of them sites. You better go to your little nasty IG algorithm that you got. Yes, I know all about it because I've been looking at your phone when you go to sleep. I've been looking at your phone, Doug. I see all the daggone young ladies you be looking at. I know the nasty stuff that you into. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should change your password, Doug. But Doug ain't getting lucky tonight. I'll tell you that damn much. She is pissed. She is pissed. And guess who might get them something tonight? I think Trump is gonna get him something. I think Trump gonna get him something. That, you know what I mean? The fact that she was able to make her look away like that, Melania feels powerful now. She feels, whoo, that probably turned her on. Got her muffin hot. She ready to put it on the Donald. Melania, we get to do it tonight. I'm horrible with voices, so I'm not going to say it again. All right, so I just really wanted to show that, man. That's one of my favorite videos on the internet. Feel free to share it. I enjoyed it. And also, I want to point out this too. There's something else that I don't want y'all to miss. Okay, all right. So, hold on, watch this. I want y'all to see Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton have a great relationship now. They are literally the only couple that's really enjoying each other. Barack Obama and Trump, they're enjoying each other's company. And, you know, George W. Bush and his wife, they high. They high. I already know they high. They probably get free medication. They probably getting free medication for their for their glaucoma. You know what I mean? Thank you for Friday Night Laughs. Love your site. Thank you so much for pulling up. I appreciate it. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all chilling with me for a moment. So, yeah, you know what I mean? We're going to make this moment worth it. We're going to make it last forever. Okay, so check this out. So George W. and his wife, they look like they're enjoying the time too because they high. They gone. They lit. They straight. We Gucci. We ain't got to drive. We ain't got no kids. Like I can stumble in the house and go to sleep right there on the foyer floor. I can go right there on the foyer floor. I can just fall out and just go to sleep, butt naked if I want. Ain't no kids in the house or grandbabies. Everybody's gone. But watch how Bill and Hillary, they enjoying each other. They act like they had a damn movie or something. Maybe they don't get out enough. Maybe they just don't go out ever, and they just don't ever go out and enjoy each other. And they just say, look, we out today. We're going to have a good time, funeral or no funeral. We're going to have a good time. And I want y'all to see how they just talking to each other. It make me feel good inside. But I will say this too, and I know ain't nobody else going to say this, but the flyers in the building is definitely Melania. I don't know who in the hell dressed Shawty, but she the flies in the building. You're not going to see another woman walking around with that fly ass pimp collar dress she got on. That drink got flown straight in from another country that morning, and it was just created the night before. Listen, I'm telling you what I know. She is fly as hell, bro. She just is. She dresses like a model. For real. I'm not trying to jazz her up or nothing, but have you ever seen anybody rocking that dress? The answer is hell no. You've seen somebody in Trump suit. You've seen somebody in Doug Emhoff's suit and Barack's suit, definitely in W suit. I promise you, man, tell me W ain't high. Look at W's face and tell me that W ain't floating, baby. W is floating. Him and his wife are floating, bro. I know edible face when I see edible face. And that's edible face. I promise you. I wouldn't lie to you. Listen, y'all my supporters. I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you. I know what edible face look like. And this is edible face. They high as a mofo, bro. They high. Melania's fly. Barack and Trump are secret friends. And don't nobody in the building like Kamala, including Doug Emhoff. I think I got that about right. If I missed something, feel free to correct me. All right. What did I just now say that was wrong? Oh, yeah. And the Clintons are just happy to be out the house. The Clintons, hey, look, the Clintons are just happy to be out the damn house, bro. Because they don't ever talk to each other in the house. They avoid each other at every cost. Because every time she sees him in the house, she's always thinking about that with the blue dress. She always bringing up the blue dress. Come on, Hillary. It's 50 years. 50 years ago, you still bring. Come on, Hillary. It's 50 years ago. That happened like 40 years ago. Come on, Hillary. You still bringing up the goddamn dress? Monica, please don't say that name in our house again. You promised at therapy 30 years ago that you wouldn't say that name in the house again. 30 years later, you still using that. So Hillary and Bill, they just avoid each other at home. So when they come to a funeral, they probably got popcorn. They probably snuck in snacks. They not as cool as Barbara and Laura. They not gonna pop no edible. All right, they not gonna pop an edible. I hope that's only an edible. Because the way that W's wife look, man, I think that's a little more than edible. Oh my God. The bushes. Oh my, they are. Bruh. They are high, man. They high as hell. Hey, but check this out, though. See, a lot of people, ain't nobody going to break this daggone video down like this. I really need y'all to see the Clintons as they go by them. The Clintons are having such a good time. They talking about the drapes. They talking about how nice the body looked. Whoever decided those shoes that he had on, great choice. I agree. This is such a good time. I told you we would have a good time. We go out sometime. They probably planning on going to Cheesecake Factory when they leave. You know, they already got their daggone reservation. When they leave, they go on the Cheesecake Factory or the Red Turtle. Either one, all right? You know, and if Cheesecake Factory closed and the Red Turtle closed, the Green Turtle or Cheesecake Factory is closed, then they probably just ride by Buc-ee's. You know what I mean? And just call it night. But watch how the Clintons are just having a good time. I just want y'all to see this. And this is a funeral. But why are they having such a great time at a funeral? Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, look, I just love to have fun. That's all that is. But look at this right here. Thank you so much for the super chat. My people are so cool. Look at the Clintons, man. They are having a great time. Melania need to be talking to them. Watch this. Yeah, it's nice. Oh man, Hillary ain't wasting that night, bro. She done got her hair done. She probably promised to give Bill something finally after like 15 years. Like this dude, he can't get nothing from her. He can't cheat. It's like, bro, you done messed it all up. He probably can't even play saxophone too much. He probably touched them buttons too sexually for her. She can't take it. Don't even touch the saxophone again. Don't you put your lips on that thing. I don't want you putting your lips on nothing unless it got a straw connected to it. Oh my God. You think, okay, let me know this. Before we go, I just want to know this. Do y'all think that Hillary Clinton still starts arguments with Bill about Monica in that blue dress? Just let me know that, man. I just want You said Hillary doesn't like boys. Why? Because of the man suit? Look, yes. Look, everybody, yes. People say hell yes. Every week she bring up that daggone blue dress. Oh my God. What? Hold on, wait a minute. What the hell? Talking about you better quit and get loot. I don't know what the hell that mean. All right, man. All right, so I think I shared enough. We had a good time per usual. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. Shout out to all of my blues. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to everybody who participated inside of the chat. And shout out to everyone, extra shout out to everyone who has submitted a super chat, bought me a coffee, or purchased my YouTube course that is inside of the descriptions. We're showing people how to do this YouTube thing. Is way less expensive than hiring me as a coach, but you will learn far more than you would just looking at video after video after video on YouTube. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. And you won't be spending a whole bunch of money after watching my video for the most expensive cameras and everything. You'll do it the smart way. All right. All right. Love y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Make sure that when you walk past the mirror, you show yourself some love. All right. Don't expect anybody else to do it if you're not going to do it for yourself. All right. Oh, one other thing before I leave, I was driving, right? I was driving, and I just want to tell y'all this real quick, because some of you don't know who I am as a man. A lot of you know who I am as a content creator, but you don't know who I am as a man, okay? And I need for you to understand that so that we can build this relationship that I want to build with you all, okay? Just real quick. All right? All right, so my name is Van. I'm from Southeast DC, right? I was driving and I was like, man, I'm trying to build a business. I have goals. And sometimes I deny myself. I say, come on, bro, you're not about going out there and hustling, trying to get to certain financial goals and all that other stuff. You're just about living life, being peaceful, putting God first. You're not about that hustling life. But then I had to check myself because we aren't always that way, right? I had to check myself. When I was like in the 3rd grade, every single day I would go down to the gas station. I would pump gas. I would wash people's windows, whether it was winter, spring, summer, or fall, because we didn't have a whole lot of money in our house. Sometimes we would skip days, no meals. We lived in the hood of Southeast DC, and I was being raised by my cousin, Diane, right? And she already had her own kids. So sometimes we had to skip, or we'd go to Miss Nogi house or Miss Queenie house. And, you know what I mean, she talked to them for hours, listen to music. And then at the end of the day, borrow some food like canned goods, noodles, probably some money to feed us and everything. So to get in front of that, I didn't want to sell drugs or nothing like that. I didn't want to do any of the bad stuff, although sometimes I did. Stealing cars, sometimes I never robbed anybody with a gun, but I robbed people with my hands. You know what I mean? At some point, I was like when I was really young. But then I tried to grow out of that. I didn't want to do that. You know, a lot of my friends, they graduated to that. But shout out to my wife who helped me not even go in that direction. But I always been the type of person to try to make sure that I brought food home. Like in the 7th grade, I sold candy, I pumped gas, I knocked on doors to go to the store for people, took out trash, and all that other stuff from a very young age. Me, my cousins, my brothers, we was always out there trying to do the right thing to make extra money. And the older I got, whether I had a job or not, I was still trying to work in an extra legal hustle or something to bring extra money, because life is expensive, especially when you have 4 kids and a wife, right? And you don't have a college education, which I don't. My wife do, because I made sure that she finished. But I didn't have a college education. So I still had to tap into that hustler side of me in order to make sure that ends met. Now, they didn't always meet, but God blessed me with health. He blessed me with resources. He blessed me with the desire to continue to move forward, figure things out, learn things, and move up. You know what I mean? Not slow down, because I always been that since a little kid. So sometimes, like today, I had to remind myself that you are still that young guy who figured it out. You are still that young guy in the 5th grade who went to a barbershop and told them that your singing group will sing for them their Christmas program if you paid them. So I got singing gigs, and we started doing other things to get money too. So I was doing this for a very, very, very young age, just using my gifts and my talents to level up, so to speak, or make sure that we had extra to take care of my family, or bring more food in, or bring more snacks in, something just to help out around the house. And I had to remind myself tonight that I'm still that youngin'. I'm still that guy. I'm still the person that have that same fire, that same desire. I'm willing to learn more than I did before. I don't compete against other people, only compete against myself. When I want better, I go after it. Fail or win, it does not matter. It does not matter. I'm not really embarrassed to get in front of a crowd and fail in front of everyone. Like right now on camera, I'm live streaming. A lot of people won't be as honest unless they have something that's super rehearsed or they've worked on or written down and all these other things. I'm not that person. So because I'm still trying to learn how to do this, so I can teach other people how to do it. Now, some people might say you're already there, you know how to do it, you're doing just fine. I love your show, I love your program, blah, blah, blah. But there is a correct way to do this content creation thing where you're always getting great results, where you're always reaping what you work for, right? But sometimes it don't always work that way. There's a whole bunch of things that you have to manipulate in order for things to move in the direction that you want them to move. You have to pay attention to all of the social media platforms you're on, their community guidelines, everything that you could possibly do to get around any violations. And I violate a lot on YouTube, so much so that they won't send me my 1 million subscriber plaque. They said I violated so many guidelines that just by communicating about things, like one video I talked about COVID and I got a strike. And I actually didn't talk about it, but it was a Tom McDonald song that I reacted to, and he said it. But this was during the time where they didn't want us to talk about it on YouTube. It wasn't even my fault, but I allowed it on my channel. I didn't do whatever I possibly could to get around the censorship part, because as a content creator, you got to know what not to say, and you got to know another way to say it, like unaliving, like grape, those type of things. You can talk about adults that like or prefer kids. You can't use that P word that ends with "ile," you know what I mean? Because then you'll be dinged. You can't talk about deep state or anything like that. It's so many different things that you cannot discuss, but they don't tell you exactly what you can't discuss. You got to figure it out yourself by actually putting your hands in the fire, getting burned, and then figuring it out for yourself that maybe I shouldn't do that again. But exactly what is that? Because neither of these platforms tell you exactly what that is until you do it. So when a new wave starts and people start to open up the floodgates a little bit, something like what Elon Musk is doing on X, where he's allowing more free speech, and Mark Zuckerberg is trying to do on Facebook, where he want to have more community notes, where they want to allow people to say more and not get dinged. Whereas, you know, when he was playing ball with the FBI and they knew that the laptop information was real, but anybody that talked about it, we're going to flag them and take down their accounts anyway. So sometimes these platforms do criminal things that aren't in line with our constitutional rights. But since it's a private company, they don't have to be in line with our constitutional rights. That's what I'm learning. All right. So just saying that there's a lot to figure out with this. All right. And I had to kick myself in the back pockets and say, Van, continue to run. You are what you claim you're not. You are, in fact, a hard worker. You are, in fact, focused. You are an educated individual. You might not have a degree, but you do have a high school diploma, and you have a lot of lived experiences. You've been married for 26 years, raised 4 amazing kids, and you got something to show for it. You got a lot to show for it. And you got a lot of other accomplishments as well. But my biggest thing that I appreciate is the fact that I still have a relationship with God, that I have an amazing wife, that I have dope children, and all of these blessings are not my own. They didn't come to me because I was a good person. They didn't come to me because I earned them. They came to me because God's grace and mercy is more than sufficient. All right. So you already know, grace is when we're blessed far more than we deserve. And mercy is when we're not receiving the penalty that we deserve for all of the sins that we commit. And we don't even know that we commit by simply having a thought or feeling in our heart of doing something against God's will. That's a sin in and of itself. You know what I mean? So just because we didn't get caught don't mean that we haven't been seen. You know what I mean? So Grace and mercy, I already know that God's blessings is absolutely phenomenal. So sometimes that slows me down, make me complacent, and make me feel like I already arrived. But even as a 46-year-old man, I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish, but I do get lazy sometimes. And I have to look at myself in the mirror, kick myself in the back pockets, and push myself to move forward. So that's another reason why you see me tonight on a third live stream, because I want to do more live streams. This is my third one for the day. I'm not going to continue to run my mouth too much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Michael Gall, he said, me and my brothers knocked on doors to wash cars and mow grass to have money. So I feel you. That's what I'm talking about. Where all my hustlers at? Where all my hustlers at? Shout out to Michael. And shout out to everybody who went out to get theirs, man. You didn't wait for anybody to put it on you. I mean, put it in your pockets. You know what I mean? You went out there and you created opportunities yourselves. Not only that, even if you didn't do it, if you raised children and you instilled in them that they can do anything, then you have done a lot. If you have children who believe in themselves, who are excelling, who are respectful, who love people, you've done some amazing work. Not everybody have to be out there shaking and moving and making a whole lot of money. That's not how life is. Sometimes you just have to raise the next generation that's going to be the future billionaires or the future trendsetters or the future teachers and educators. And you got to raise those. You know what I mean? So if you did that, you did a remarkable job, phenomenal job. A lot of times when I meet people, the first thing they like to tell me is what they do, their occupation. You know what I mean? Their level of education, those type of things. Most times I don't care about none of it. I don't care about any of that. Like, those are your complications. I mean, those are your not complications. Those are your achievements that you should definitely be proud of. But when I hear about how much you love your family, you know what I mean? Your connection and your relationship with your children, you know what I mean? How you feel about your own life, like how you look at the Lord and how your relationship is with Him, how you appreciate the little things in life. Yeah, when I see those things, that mean more to me than, I'm a doctor with 58 doctorate degrees, and I don't give a damn about that. That's your business. Care about that. That don't tell me anything about your character. It tells me that you have an engine. It tells me that you're very intelligent. It tells me a lot of positive things about you, but it really don't tell me about who you are internally. So that's all I wanted to say, you guys. Mow yards, shovel snow. Yeah. Raising 2 honor scholars, getting them ready for college. Let's go. All of y'all out here, we knock on neighbor doors to take back pop bottles for a nickel, returning them. That's what I'm talking about. We got some hustlers in the building. Let me see. Bad day, piece of bread with ketchup on it. Always something. Yep. The bread with ketchup. The cup of mayonnaise, if you ain't got nothing else. Cup of peanut butter. I mean, the spoon with peanut butter, if you ain't got nothing else. Sit there and eat peanut butter all damn day with a spoon. Just peanut butter. Then wonder why you can't use the damn bathroom for 18 weeks. You know what I mean? But we just got to keep on moving ourselves forward. That's it. And stop looking at everybody else's accomplishments and only chase your own. Like, start looking back at what means something to you. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all want to know what this is what I do. When I'm coaching people, this is what I talk about. This is and definitely content creation, because I've been studying this stuff for a long time. Once I found some things out about YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, I started learning more and more about it. I started paying people to join their programs. I started paying for services, coaching services, because sometimes information is behind a paywall. And when I realized that's why you have your Harvards. That's why you have every single university there is. They're not going to give you their information or train you up for free. If you can name one college that does it, then I'll shut the hell up. Now, you might be able to get Biden to forgive your loan, but there will be a loan. They're going to give you information. So once I learned that, I try to get as much information as I possibly can. And now I give it out. Sell it for cheap. You know what I mean? I give out information that they can be able to make tenfold if they do what I tell them to do. That's it. So that's why I'm coaching people now. That's why I created a course. You know, I've been coaching for like a year and about 11 months now. 11 months now. Yeah, I have content creators who have gone past 300,000 subscribers. No, 250,000 subscribers in less than a year. I have people who have made more than $5,000 to $20,000 a month that I'm coaching. And not everybody do that, but I'm just saying I've learned something that now I can transfer to other people and it be a blessing to them and their families. And that make me feel extremely good about the time that I've been spending learning about this whole social media thing. So if you ever see me talking about Coach Van, you see my course and all that other stuff, that's what I'm talking about. All right. I'm really trying to show people something that worked very good for me. I had to figure some things out, man. I had to study. I was up studying with people that was on my team before, like Joe Reyes, Mama Kim, Craig, Brandon, just a lot of people, my son Jojo, Naya, trying to figure this thing out. We didn't know what we were going to do with it, but we learned a lot. We learned a lot about Patreon, Discord, just about starting merch, branding yourself, building channels, what niches work and don't work, how to thumbnail, how to edit, how to hire editors and how to hire thumbnail creators, all those things, man. And now it's time to pass that information on because it took a lot of money and time for me to do it. And now I'm trying to put it back on other people as fast as I possibly can so it can potentially work for you and your families in the event you decide to cut on the camera and bless people with the information that's in your mind and your heart. All right. Because if you've ever raised children before, then you have a lot to give to others. If you have any hustle about you whatsoever, and you know how to do things or willing to do things that other people have not, you're different. And you should probably teach someone about that. I told y'all before, I'm 46 years old and I've never been fishing before. So I will watch somebody who's teaching me how to fish on a video. You know what I mean? You probably went fishing a lot of times. Just saying. That's just something regular. That's just something silly. And you don't have to be camera ready or super, successful or anything like that. You are super successful. If you're breathing and you're happy and you're at peace and you have, a good relationship with your children or a good relationship with your spouse, or you have great memories from your spouse that may not still be around or something like that, like you have a lot to bring to the table. A lot of you have some lived experiences that people need to hear about, especially this new generation that don't want to do a damn thing but just stay on their phones. Well, they need to see somebody talking about something of substance. You understand? 56 years old. Don't y'all think that there should be more content out there of substance? I do realize that this channel is about politics, and I am conservative leaning now. Well, I'm conservative now. I've been officially a Republican after Obama's second term, but I still voted for Obama both terms. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I voted for Biden. I was stuck voting blue no matter who, even if I knew that wasn't the right thing to do. Even if I knew it wasn't the right thing to do, so I did it. So it was kind of a shock for me to publicly say, and my friends and relatives and ex-coworkers and all those people see that I'm talking about I'm voting for Trump. That made no sense to them. It didn't register. You understand? So we're on the same boat, man. At a certain time in your life, you start to find your people. If you're on this channel right now, then you're my people and I'm your people. Right? That's it. You clicked on this, you hung out with me. If you laugh with me and you're communicating and you feel comfortable inside of this chat, This is our club right here. This is our crew. This is, this is your new family. If you enjoy them, and you're meeting new people, yeah, when Van goes live now, these are the people that's going to be here. The LFR family, welcoming you, loving, we all have the same goals. We all want this country to be better. We all want to see a country for our great grandkids and our great grandkids. We want everybody we love to be successful and have long life. We want the same things. We don't give a damn if you're black or if you're white. We want everybody to live together and be able to just not force feed any negative or dark ways of life on each other, but just continue to live according to God's will. That's love right there. You know what? You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are here and y'all see me go live next time, I want y'all to pull up, come to the next live stream, tell people about our live streams. And if you know anybody that's looking to start a YouTube career, tell them to holler at me or just to go inside of my descriptions and check out my course that I created. All right. I'm very proud of it. And it's beginner level, for real. It's beginner level, but that's all you'll need. Okay. I promise you that's all you'll need. And then make sure you join. Once you get the course, make sure you join my private Facebook group. All right. So you can ask any questions and be amongst other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing later in life, figuring it out together. No judgment, no expectations, just figuring it out from somebody who does it for a living, full time. This is all I do. All right. I wish you all great success, and make sure you continue to love on those who love you, and make sure you stop going places that just tolerate you, but make sure you start going places that appreciate you and congratulate you, welcome you. You know what I mean? Want your company. Not just people that just want to you just want to be a part of a group. Nah, we don't all that. All right. All right. You said please make ads. All right, cool. Hey man, y'all continue to have a blessed day. I am about to rock and roll. PG-13. What's going on? I just like to see a smiling face by yours. Much love to you, my brother or sister. Or this Bill, the Bill Hound Show. Shout out to the Bill Hound Show. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. All right. Y'all have an amazing day. Love y'all. See you next time. Peace out.